prior to a start. Light standing out visibly. They're all in the gates. Ready. He hits the button. Off and racing. Mr. Undercover dawdled out back there last early on. Next Off the Moon, Rock and Ruler, the first of them to leave from Unibro. Stella ran up fourth, settling into stride ahead of Calag over on the inside. Going forward as well, Bar Trader to be midfield. Point taken off around them there. Flushed out wide on the course in front of Nawi. Karanis getting back at the 1,000. Reaction, Metallic Queen. And the tail end of Mr. Undercover. 900 metres from home. Next Off the Moon on top leads the way by a length. They went out there at a strong gallop early. The speed is coming off a little. Unibro second, third over on the inside, Rock and Ruler. Then Stella ran in fourth place. No luck for Point Taken. Working around them, three deep on the track. Calag over on the rails next of all from Bar Trader. Nawi is being hustled along in the second half of proceedings. Karanis travelling well, but might need some luck coming into the corner. Metallic Queen, Reaction, Mr. Undercover whip them in. At the 400, they're about to turn. Next Off the Moon, given its head, races a length and a half to Unibro with Rock and Ruler looking for the short way home. Then 2 lengths Stella ran, who's over on the outside of Calag. Karanis getting up near the inside. Point Taken just battling. Next Off the Moon, shifting out towards the middle. Rock and Ruler keeps coming down on the inside. Unibro finishing hard, so Stella ran. Rock and Ruler got up on the inside to grab the lead. Rock and Ruler, Next Off the Moon. Rock and Ruler scored narrowly from Next Off the Moon. Stella ran third home. Then 2 lengths either Bar Trader, Unibro or Point Taken, who raced without luck. Then came Mr. Undercover, Karanis. Behind those pulling up was Calag. Then Reaction, Metallic Queen. And the last of them in will be Nawi. Rock and Ruler, winning double for Mitchell Pateman, has got home to score. Number 3, Rock and Ruler, beating Next Off the Moon and Stella ran here after the running of race number 7. And went up on the inside pad too. We haven't seen that all that often this afternoon. They've been primarily coming out towards the middle, but Pateman was quite keen to roll the dice and get up inside of Next Off the Moon. And it certainly has worked its way through there in that part where few have been successfully through the day to win by a short neck. A half a length. The margin second and third, 125.53 posted for the 1400 gallop and 35.51 the sectional.
Performance by Rock and Ruler. Scott, you prefaced it in the preview that you could rule a line through the first up performance in terms of a settling position, and in the end it was those 2 on-pace gallopers that we spoke of in the preview in Next Off the Moon and Rock and Ruler finishing 1 and 2. Mitch Pateman guiding home Rock and Ruler, $10.80.
Oh, Mitch Pateman's in really good form at the moment, Britt. He's giving every single horse every single chance, and he's actually getting a lot of rails runs at the moment. It's something that William Pike does when he's in form, and Mitchell Pateman is not afraid to put his horses there at the moment. Really good result from Gino Paletti. It was a forgive and forget run. It was essentially a trial first up. 1400, much more suitable for Rock and Ruler.
I know, Mitch Pateman tried to do the rails run early with Tolman and just missed out. It was so close, another stride, and would have got there, but certainly taking good initiative to try cut corners and give his mounts the best opportunity. Rock and Ruler, the winner of race number 7, 3, 2, 11 and 4. It's off to a break on Sky Thoroughbred Central, and then we'll be back for the lucky last.